Another day gone by. You all the time.
And on that note, we are back here with Overdrive Reality for another week. It is Matt and Adam and Mate. Welcome back to the studio. It's great to have you back.
Party Pit Part 2.
Yeah, the Party Pit Part 2. Thanks to DJ Skillet for the awesome lights. For the second week, we greatly appreciate it. Oh, yeah. And, we have some really cool technology in here right now. We have, microphones, cameras, lights, all that stuff. But virtual reality was being tried out, years ago. You used to go to the arcade, and they used to have that virtual reality thing. Or Nintendo Virtual Boy.
Yeah, say the Virtual Boy.
Dude, you used to get so much headache from playing that Virtual Boy. Because you had to sit on the table, and be on the table, and you had to be like this. Down here and bending down to play the Virtual Boy.
But wasn't it all just red lights basically?
Yeah, dude, it was all red lights. It was you got such a headache. And now if you want to buy one, they're going for almost $1,000 if you want to find one on eBay.
Oh, the original, yeah.
Yeah, the original.
A lot of that old Nintendo stuff's expensive, like old NES systems and old NES games and all that. It's they're very collectible.
And Virtual Boy, was way ahead of its time when it came out. But now this year is the virtual reality. I guess they're calling it the year of virtual reality, and
yes, they are.
Everybody's coming out with virtual reality headsets. Oculus, Samsung, Sony. Sony said theirs is going to come out. Well, the GameStop CEO on CNN said Sony's virtual reality headset's going to come out for PS4 this year, but it's going to be you're paying for another console, so you're going to be paying $400 for this virtual reality headset. But one that surprised me the most out of everybody. So I'm reading this article. HTC, and if you don't know who HTC is, cell phone company, they make Android phones. They're like, we're going to dive ourselves into this virtual reality market. And it's going to come, when you buy this, it comes out with 4 games, $800. I mean, would you pay $800 for a virtual reality headset?
Well, what amazes me is that if HTC is going to get in the game, then they're expecting this thing to just skyrocket. I mean, they expect it to be probably next-gen stuff.
So who's going to step in next, Motorola?
You never know, man. You never know. HTC, their phones are, to me, not to blow anybody up, but they're crappy phones.
I think they are crappy phones, too. I know a lot of people have HTC phones, and I think they're crap phones. So I think this will be a crap product from HTC, and how long will it last?
I'm not sure if it's going to be a crap product, because, the virtual reality is kind of all a new thing. It might be okay.
The concepts, they've had concepts we talked about Nintendo, and even they've had movies of virtual reality. I'm just surprised and glad that they actually started making breakthroughs in it. But now, how far of a breakthrough is what I'm curious about.
The thing I'm kind of breakthrough, on that same lines, I'm kind of scared of all that. Why? Some of the games, you're playing a 3D first-person shooter. Now you're in there straight up shooting somebody. I seen another one. I think they had a vest you put on.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
And then if you're getting shot or your character takes damage, it pulsates on your chest as if you're getting shot in the game. It's just getting so real. It kind of scares me. I got scared of Grand Theft Auto on the PlayStation 4 already. Now virtual reality.
Now, Microsoft is coming out with a HoloLens. We don't know when it's coming out yet, but this intrigued me the most. At E3 last year. So the guy had the lens on, and he's looking at the table, and they had a huge projection screen for the 5,000 people watching this on the screen, and they're like, all right, he's playing Minecraft, and he's looking at the table, and he sees this through his HoloLens. It was insane. The Minecraft thing comes up,
it just builds out,
and it just builds out of nowhere, and he's able to walk around and watch his character walk up and down the stairs and everything, and we're watching on the screen. It's this is insane. Now I would pay for the HoloLens. But something like Oculus and, PS4's VR, first of all, I'm thinking about motion sickness. I feel like I'm going to get, I'm standing still and I'm playing VR. Yeah, I'm moving around me. I feel like I'm going to get sick and throw up. Virtual Boy gave me a headache. I don't even know what this VR stuff's going to do.
It'll take time to get used to, I believe. But I think it would be awesome.
See, the provider of these lights is to be the first person to buy one of those virtual reality headsets.
You know it.
So, and that's when we can come and test it on the show and show you guys how it works when we get it. So we will have a first hands-on view when one of these VR headsets comes out in person.
I guarantee when they just started talking about the concept, he already put his pre-order in.
Yeah, for how many of those did he...
Pre-order?
Yeah, for how many of those did he pre-order? Did he? All right, I'm going to get the Samsung, I'm going to get the Oculus, I'm going to get the Microsoft. But I bet you there's people out there like that are going to get all those virtual reality headsets.
Yeah, you got your people that are just gonna buy the companies they trust, and then you got the people that are just gonna buy the one
the best one that has the best reviews that they think is gonna have the.
But who's gonna buy the HTC?
We'll have to see when that comes out.
HTC, can you send us one when you guys get it? We'll do an open box right here on the program for you.
I want Nokia to make one.
Nokia, and one company that surprises me that hasn't gotten into the virtual reality phase yet is Apple.
Virtual reality seems more like a gaming thing to me. I don't know, that's just me. And Apple was never really into gaming at all.
Well, when I start to talk about like the iPhone 5 and the iPhone 6, they had that I don't know if it was a fib trailer or mock-up trailer where they did like the hollow.
Like they're supposed to have a projector on it. Yeah.
So I might see them get into like the holograms
over the 3D.
But,
yeah, I could see something like that.
That'd be pretty sweet by them. And I mean, Apple, you guys should get into the game, man, because everybody's in the game. So Canon's gonna come out with next, Everyone's gonna come out with a virtual reality headset.
I have a Ford virtual reality.
Oh, that'd be crazy,
dude.
There was actually an oil commercial. It was Castro. I think it was just Castro, but they did it on two basic oils, synthetic and I think it was like regular. And they actually had the NASCAR drivers have virtual reality, so they actually drove the car going through a virtual.
Like to practice on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know they have pilots do that, but they actually like have a cockpit of a plane and it's like all virtual.
But it's standstill cockpit, right?
Yeah.
These guys were in actual cars driving.
Going around the track?
Yeah. What? But in their VR, it was a specific.
We'll put the link in the YouTube description for that one. I'll find it.
Castro or I think it was Castro.
All right, I'll find it and we'll put it in the link for you guys down at the bottom of the page here. That's insane. And the thing is, I'm interested to see, are the graphics going to be able to hold up like what you see on PS4 and Xbox? Are they going to be the same you see in the virtual reality? Because I saw some of the games that are coming out, like one was like with a bunny that's running around. I'm like, who the fuck's going to play this? I'm not going to play this shit. This kid's going to play it, fine. But if you're trying to market it to adults, it's going to pay $405 for virtual reality. I'm not going to play some game with some fucking bunny jumping around.
Yeah, I've seen people making their own like videos, like the 360 videos or virtual reality videos.
Like Mike Shinoda.
Yeah, what they're actually doing, some people are taking GoPros and having like 8 or 10 GoPros all positioned around like a little spear. And then getting every angle that way and then putting it into like a VR simulator. So anywhere you move, you're seeing whatever those GoPros picked up.
Well, there's a company right now, the Shinoda uses this in the videos, one camera that got the whole
it's a 360 view camera, yeah.
360 degree view, and Adobe Premiere just did it where now you can make your own
you start stitching all the images together,
Yeah, and I'm like, man, that's just insane. And then when you plug it into YouTube recognizes that that's what it is. Mm-hmm. And technology just amazes me that you could do that. I mean, Google Cardboard, you can...
Same thing.
Same thing.
That's the one I'll invest in. I won't even invest. I'll just make my own. I'll take an old pair of glasses I have and duct tape my phone to the front of it.
Which is insane. I mean, virtual reality is...
Like, all right, Google Cardboard. I'm ready.
It's gonna be watch yourself. See, you're already getting dizzy over there.
Yeah, fuck.
See, we can't get you a virtual reality.
We
can't get you a virtual reality headset. That's the thing. I wonder if like stores like GameStop or Best Buy or not, it won't happen in Walmart's, but GameStop or Best Buy, you're gonna be able to walk in and try this virtual reality.
Yeah, everybody will have it. It'll be rolled out like the hot new item, and then like after 6 months, it'll probably die off.
Do you think a lot of people are actually? Do you think Oculus is the number one that everyone's talking about right now? Do you think people are going to buy this product?
Yeah, you're gonna have your select few market. It's kind of I put it on the lines of like those 3D TVs.
Yeah.
Like, everybody need to have a 3D TV. It's like the greatest thing ever. And then you're like, this is just a pain in the ass. Why do I want to put on these glasses to watch the news? I do not need to see Alan Kraszewski's 3D face while I'm watching the news. Jerry Jaff, just tell me it's going to snow outside.
Hey, wait a minute, but I want to see Alex Trebek called Jeopardy in 3D.
No, I mean, it's probably going to be
Or Pat Sajak calling Wheel of Fortune, watching the wheel spin in 3D, because it's like I'm there spinning the wheel. But now it's all about the 4K TVs. The 3D TVs are a thing of the past.
Yeah.
And see, Mate got one of those 3D TVs, but he got the smaller PlayStation version. But
no, I mean,
I know people that bought the huge ones.
I mean, it's probably cool at first. Like, same thing with virtual reality. It's going to be cool, and then, like, you'll probably go back to your normal gaming after a couple months.
Well, like I said, it depends on how much of a leap they went into the technology of the VR. Now, if it's, like, phenomenal, like... Yeah. Beyond what people are thinking about, then it's going to last for a while.
Yeah, it'll catch on. Yeah, it's going to be, like, earth-shattering, like, the net...
But if it's your Connect Project Natal, then it's not gonna last
this is cool. I can look around. All right, give me my controller back. I want to shoot somebody in Grand Theft Auto.
See, I can totally get down with though if it's like, say you get Halo and you could do Halo Master Chief, on virtual reality or Call of Duty. No. Fuck what those two jams have said. If you could do Grand Theft Auto on virtual reality, dude, that would be so sick, man. I would be so down. But here's the thing. I would destroy a lot of shit in my house because I'd be walking around running into shit. That's the thing. You can't stand still.
You got to get like a treadmill, dude. So you're walking on a treadmill. Or no, it's actually gotta be like a whole moving board. So you turn and start walking that way.
Well,
that's
except where you're walking.
That's what I'm wondering.
During the I forgot which movie it was, but there was a set of virtual reality where it's kind of like a trampoline style, a small trampoline, but it has roller balls on it.
Oh,
so you basically stayed in one spot.
But that's what I'm wondering. Like when this virtual reality technology comes out, are you going to be able to stand in one spot, and do you have to just move your legs so it like tracks that you're walking and gets the sense that you're walking?
Probably got like a little pedometer.
Which would be so dope. Again, now Rockstar, you need to get on your shit. Get ready for Grand Theft Auto 6 virtual reality, and I will invest in this headset. It's going to come with a gun. I will invest in this headset because God, multiplayer sessions will be so sick. Now, let us know what you think in the comments below. And comment, YouTube, subscribe, all that good stuff. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that great stuff with Overdrive Reality. And we're wrapping it up for this week. That is Adam, mate. I am Matt. And we'll see you next week on Overdrive Reality.
In the party pit.
Woo woo! Woo woo!